Are we live? I think we're live. Woo! My wife just messaged me. Back in a flash. Stay right there. Woo! We're back. All right. So today, number one, thanks for joining me, guys. How you guys doing today? I'm doing. Let me back up here where everybody can see and hear. Let me turn this guy maybe down below. Okay, I can't walk around very much in here, but how's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. I am doing fantastic. So this is our utility room. It's not very big. It's I don't know, 10 feet by 10 by 12 maybe. There's a lot of stuff in here. We got a water heater over there. We got a sink. You guys are sitting on a washer. There's a dryer, and right here's the door. I can't even close the door to the server cabinet. You might see the edge of the old incubator right there. That's sitting on the dryer. Got the window, big bright window behind me with the fan in it right now. Hopefully you guys can hear okay on that. So here's what we're doing. This room has kind of become a catch-all for everything around here, and we're going to kind of repurpose it today. I got 6 bags of concrete sitting on the floor right here. There's 2 bags of charcoal briquettes there. There's a 72 port network switch on the ground over here. Oh, look at this. A little P23 is right. I probably shouldn't show that kind of stuff here. YouTube doesn't really like that kind of stuff. But there we go. Don't worry, it's in a case down there. So the goal for today is to get this all cleaned up. Because my wife is out shopping right now, and she's picked up some shelving, new cabinet things meant for a workshop that we're going to put along this wall here and under this window behind me for storing stuff, food and whatnot. So I do have the door opened over here because there it is. Door's opened because I'm home with my daughter. She's in the living room watching TV right now, and you can see I can't walk through here. There's just my concrete boots, my shop vac, a UPS is right there, there's just a step ladder, a chair. It's a mess. So that's what we're going to work on today. It's not what I wanted to work on today, but it is what it is. So I am going to start off by. Well, I'm going to start off by getting this door closed. I just have to move this out of this computer case. This is the case to the old server that was in this cabinet, which I still have, and I'd like to use it, so I'm going to keep this. I am a horrible hoarder when it comes to computers. Something else we're going to do today is we're going to take a gander at the cameras that I use to make these videos. I don't think anybody much cares about them, but I wanted to share them anyway. I'm going to move this plug because I got the laptop plugged in this case, and this door will not shut right now. So let's work on that. Get those concrete boots up there on the concrete. Concrete boots on the concrete. Seems legit, right? Now unplug you guys. I can figure out where I can plug the laptop in. I suppose if I can do this, I can actually unplug that fan. Oops, there goes the cord. Plug the laptop in up there. You guys still with me? I don't like that. I gotta fix that plug because it's like super loose, and I'm so scared every time I touch it, my internet's gonna drop out because my modem and network and everything is in this cabinet right here. But now we can effectively shut the door. Look, we've already gained a ton of room. I don't have a place to put a lot of this stuff. I mean, some of it, like right here, I've got my Roomba box, which I really don't want to get rid of. But I got to figure something out because I got to make some room in here. So I guess the only way to go about it is just to go about it. I'm probably going to have to move some stuff into the bedroom. It's right on the other side of that door. This is a good candidate to go in there. So one of the things we're doing this weekend is we're doing a significant amount of work around the house because our wood stove is being installed day after tomorrow, Tuesday. So that's going to be some pretty exciting stuff. I cannot wait for that. This wood stove has been like 2 years in the making. Funny story. I mean, it'll be funny for you guys. It wasn't funny for me at all. I was actually getting extremely perturbed over this, but I wanted to heat my house with a wood stove a couple of years ago, and I shopped around and I figured, you know, that's anybody that's done that, they know it's expensive. I mean, it's cheaper than heating it with electric or gas, which is what we use now is gas. But initially, the initial cost is pretty high because you got to buy the stove, and got my refreshment here too. You got to buy the stove. You have to buy, you know, the pipe. You have to do all the stuff. So my idea was to buy a cheap one. It was like $600 at the local Lowe's or something. Install it, and then I'd save my money knowing that it would only last a few years for a good one. And then I decided to buy a good used one, which I did. Only paid a couple $100 for it, but it turns out they would not issue the permits because it was not EPA compliant. So let's see if I can open up this curtain behind you guys and get a little more light in here. Oh yeah, of course I can. Now I can see outside too. So yeah, they wouldn't issue the permits for that. So we couldn't do it. Oh, look at that. Is that too much? Let me know if that's too much. I kind of like having this window open in here. That is too much. It's probably better. It doesn't look like it made a difference. I mean, it made it lighter in here. It doesn't look like it made a difference for the video. But so yeah, what we eventually did is this year I had to pony up the money, and I just bought a brand new stove from a stove place, not from Lowe's. It's costing me, in full transparency, I think I've mentioned this before, but it's costing me just over $5,000 for the stove. The stove was like $2,800, and then the installation and everything. So it's costing me just over $5,000 for the whole thing, which sucks. It does, but what are you gonna do? You know, I know that we're gonna have the stove installed, and then we're gonna be able to forget about it. Hang on a sec. I gotta run some outside really quick. All right, it's already getting easier to walk in here. Not a ton, but it's getting a little bit easier to walk. So yeah, like I said, I paid a small fortune for it, but I've got a bunch of wood stacked up outside this window. It's the fence there, you guys can't see. So I'm actually very excited for what the future's going to bring. I'm excited to have some videos on this channel about burning wood. It's going to be great, and I got a lot to learn too. Believe you me, I got a lot to learn. I don't know why I've got this old piece of wood in here, but I'm putting it outside too. So I do not know what I'm going to do with all this. There's so much crap. There really is. So like I said, what we're doing here today, we're putting a shelf in. Oh God, I'm gonna have to move all that concrete. And the only reason it's in here is I bought way too much for my fence that I put up. You guys might remember, made a video of that. And I bought way too much concrete for it. So these are all those posts and stuff. So I didn't really want to take it back because I'll use it eventually. But you don't want to leave concrete outside, you know, you can't. I mean, it's raining today. Who's about to leave concrete in the rain? Not me. I'm not a smart person, but I'm smart enough to not do that. Actually. Think those bags will stay there? Probably not. I do not know what I'm going to do with this network switch, so we're going to move it over here. I don't even really need it. I just thought it was cool. There was nothing wrong with it. It was being thrown away. Little side note on that is my employer was purchased 3 years ago, or acquired, I guess is the proper terminology. And they did not, the new company's IT department did not like our network that we had. So what they did is they literally purchased all brand new equipment and threw ours in the garbage. So I got this 6 foot tall network cabinet. Right now I've got 3 network switches in it, which I'm only using like 6 or 7 ports in one of them. But I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24, 48, 96. I've got like 128 network ports already in here. And that one's actually, yeah, that's 96 as well. So yeah, you'll never use, I've got like 250 ports available to me, which I'll never use. But like I said, they were throwing this stuff away. And I said, hey, can I have that stuff? And they said, take it. So I took it. And now I've got this awesome cabinet. And life is good. I just saw a cat run out. I don't like cats. I go after it, they crap it all. Ooh, I don't even want to talk about it. My G27 pedals. I've probably never mentioned it on this channel, but I don't know if it's proper to say I am or I was really into not so much as gaming as much as simulators, and I still am. I still play them from time to time, but I find other things just kind of getting in the way. I just stay too busy now to really keep up with them. So I've got actually 2 sets of 2 G27 steering wheels, pedals, shifters, and everything. And the spare one I have out here. Hang on a second, guys. All right. You know, I was a little concerned that I wouldn't be ready by the time my wife got back with the shelf or these cabinets, but bunch of screws and stuff for computers in the cabinet. But I'm actually making good progress. Who is sending me messages now? Oh, I put a vehicle for sale today. I'm just getting a bunch of messages about it. I didn't actually post any classified ads per se. I'm a member of a group of fans, I guess you could say, for those types of vehicles. It's a fully loaded 1999 Ford Expedition. And I put it in there. I figured I've already been offered a certain amount for it. I knocked like $500 off what I've been offered and said I'd give those guys dibs on it if they were interested in any way. So there's just people responding to that. Nobody. I mean, there's a couple people pretty serious already, but they're from like across the country, and I'm not gonna ship 6,000-pound vehicle like that. So those of you that know about those old full-size SUVs, that thing weighs a lot. I gotta put this stuff in there. Actually, we are making very good time here. There's so many cables, and look at this. Here's a 500 gigabyte hard drive just sitting on the ground. Covered. You see that? Covered in dust. Good place for it, Jason. Good place for it. Got a couple. So these are DisplayPort cables just sitting on the ground. Good place for them too. In the cabinet here. Got a side panel to an old computer I don't even have anymore. That's going outside for now. Actually, oddly enough, I just said I didn't have that computer anymore when I went out to put the side panel on the back patio. The computer sitting out there as well. So looks like I do, in fact, still have that. Got some more garbages. Well, not necessarily garbages. This, covered in spider webs. This is the case around the first gaming computer I ever built. Where is this computer at? I've still got the complete computer, it just needs some memory. I would love to rebuild that thing someday. It's definitely my plan. So, in other exciting news for anybody who's still joining me here, I've got we've got the quail. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it here yet, but I've been kind of somewhat wanting quail for some time now. Finally got them. We just put them out in their home today. They've been living in a cage in the house here since we got them, but they're out there now, so that's awesome. I need to grab a broom. And I cannot find the broom. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, I bet I left it out in the shop. Be right back, guys. Wow, I am at a total loss here. I do not know what I did with that broom. I gotta find it though. I'm like right at that step. Look, I found it. It was actually outside on the front patio. I'm not sure why, but it's out in the rain. It's probably not going to broom very well now. But actually, when I first started planning what I was going to stream today, those of you guys that have followed the channel and watched and enjoyed these streams, you know, I do this every Sunday. And when I first started talking about it or thinking about it, sorry, it was going to be a stream about cleaning up the shop. And it quickly evolved, I guess, as we say, to getting this utility room cleaned up and making it work better for us. So we have a bunch of like non-perishable goods, and we want to, you know, my wife likes doing some canning and stuff, so that's why we're getting these cabinets in here to begin with. Oh. No secret, guys, I do not like spiders. I will scream like a little 4-year-old girl for a spider. No joke. I'm going to have to move. Actually, stand by, guys. I got to go grab a tape measure. Actually, I also got to grab. Okay. Oh, right back, guys. Back in a flash. All right. So another good thing to mention, if you guys are watching this channel because of my dove and my pigeon videos, I no longer have them. I got rid of the doves quite some time ago, and the pigeons I got rid of. They went to their new home. I don't know, Monday before last, maybe Tuesday before last, something like that. So I'm looking at. I got about 31 inches between the corner wall and that concrete. I'd really like to not move the concrete if I don't have to, but I need to look at size of the cabinets that she's bringing home. 25, okay, so they're 25 wide. So set that right there. Boy, that fan sure is screaming. Live streaming must use a lot of the resources. So we're going to be out right about here, but we're 17. We're 17 deep. So actually, yeah, I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to move this stuff, unfortunately. I really didn't want to, but I have to. Nice little camera travel case. I should probably actually use that for my cameras. Bag full of candles. I'm not sure why that's in the bucket there. It's usually up on the shelf. Just in case the power goes out, you can never be too prepared. box for some Christmas decor. Again, not 100% sure why this is in there. Probably last year after Christmas time, we probably got very, very lazy and decided to not mess with that. I don't know. I've got my water shoe here. I do not know where the other one is. So we'll just throw this up here for now. You guys got a shelf right above you that's getting rather heavy. I've got my concrete boots. Those guys have to stay inside. I don't know how familiar you guys are with concrete boots, rubber boots and stuff, but I don't really work with concrete, but I gotta dump a little bit of trash in the bottom of this bucket. Or dirt, not trash, dirt. I use mine for the mud around the farm and stuff. And it just gives me the willies to think that they're outside with spiders crawling all over, because they do. Spiders get in them, so I keep them inside now in the utility room here. And there's a few times I've had to go out in storms and save the day with flooding and all, and I can come in here, I can throw them on and go out real quick, and when I come back in, I can walk around the outside, come in the back door and take them off, because we have a drain floor. A lot of times when I have to go out in the pouring rain like that, if there's a problem with the farm or something, I can come and disrobe, if you will, in here, dry off, put some dry clothes on, and I don't have to worry about damaging any carpet or anything like that. So there is no way around it. These bags of concrete have got to be moved. I'm going to have to put them outside. At least I'll put them under the cover for now, and then we'll go from there. I really, really don't want to leave these things out there, but don't really have a choice. Concrete all over myself. What I probably should do is just dump them on the road out in the back 40 and let it harden. Just get rid of them. They're only like $2 each. Oh. All right, that's done. You know, they're only 50-pound bags, but when you got his back that's as hooped as mine is, 300 pounds of concrete all in one go like that, not good. Kind of wore out now, but moving on. Put these boards on the floor so the concrete wasn't sitting around the concrete and soaking up any moisture. We'll put them back in here somewhere after these shelves are here and set up and everything. But now, guess what? We're done. Not, well, I mean, not done, but we're, for the most part, we are ready to set some shelves up in here. So now we can talk about some camera stuff. So, shall we? I got to see if they'll sponsor these live streams because I'm always showing them on here. Okay, so we're going to start off with, well, I'll be right back. You know, it's kind of difficult to deal with everything at once, so set these guys down. So I guess we'll start from oldest to newest. So this bad boy right here, this is the first camera really I ever used for YouTube when I got kind of serious about it. This is a Sony MHS CM1 5.0 megapixel. Ooh, 1080p. Oh man, this. But oddly enough, this camera still works. Still works just fine. So, and I do on occasion I do use this camera, but that's probably the oldest one. I've got some older ones, some old what do they call them? You know, they use the little cassette tapes. I've got some of those, but I don't use those. As far as YouTube goes, this is what I got. So we'll set that right there. Set that right there. Okay, next. This camera, I spent almost $1,000 on this thing when I bought it, and I still use it. It's still a great camera, but you can get them far cheaper now. This is a Canon Vixia Hf R52. Very, very nice camera. I really, really enjoy this camera, and I still use it quite a lot around the farm and just everything that I do. It's a nice camera. I like it. Probably going to be using that forever until it breaks. So next, I've got some new stuff, some very new stuff here in the arsenal. Well, I guess we can go with the most obvious, the camera that you guys are looking at right now. That is just the webcam that's built in with the built-in speaker on my Toshiba Satellite S55-C5274 laptop. It's all stainless steel. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, isn't that nice? It's all metal. You know, I spent a ton of money. I spent $1,200 on this laptop when I bought it a few years ago. And again, I'm sure you can get it a lot cheaper now. So recently, I invested in a GoPro. I didn't get the latest one, but I'm very pleased with the one I got. Move that mouse out of the way. I got the Hero 7 Silver. It doesn't have a ton of options. You can't replace the battery pack, but it takes excellent video. The time lapse, I had the original GoPro Hero that I used for years, and the time lapses on that sucked. It took 1 million pictures and you had to edit them together into a time lapse in your editing software. This one, I just set it for time lapse and hit the button and it goes. I'm going to try to take a time lapse of my wood stove install day after tomorrow with this GoPro. Of course, I'm going to talk to the gentleman doing the job and make sure he's okay with being on YouTube first. But last but not least, oh, actually, you know what? Hang on, guys. We forgot a big step. You know, it's not important to me, so I always forget to do it. But I don't ever share these streams. So let me share. I just didn't. I enjoy doing them, but sharing them, I always forget to share them. So let me share it to the White Farms Facebook page. And now I will share it to the Small Farming Facebook page. Both of those pages are mine. And I know, I'm sure some people don't like me sharing it to that page, but I do anyway. Just because it's kind of the same, you know. Okay, we're good. We can go through the last one now. This is the one that I okay, so guys, I just got this Friday. Today's Sunday. I just got this Friday. I've used it for almost 2 hours already. But the DJI Mavic Mini. So I purchased, and you guys saw the unboxing. You guys probably saw this unboxing already too if you follow the channel closely. But I had a VTI, a Vivitar Phoenix drone, and it was cool, but it was just so weird. I crashed it a few times. I was having so much trouble with it that the video was just wasn't great. And then a friend of mine talked me into getting this, and I absolutely love it. It's very little. I'll show you guys unfolded. I'm so gentle with it because I spent so much money on it. There it is right there. It's well, what can I compare it to here? A tape measure, 16-foot tape measure maybe. Yeah, it's very, very little. And the only reason I purchased this is for this channel to get some cool shots of stuff going on around the farm and stuff. And I haven't really used it for that. Mostly what I've been doing for those of you that might follow me, my personal page on Facebook, which I don't think anybody does because it's really only close family and friends that I have there. I've been doing a lot of stuff with this, a lot of just kind of cruising around town, taking some cool drone videos. But this is going to get a lot of use around the farm. And like I said, the only reason I purchased this, the only reason I purchased the GoPro, the only reason I got this stuff was for this channel, because I think it will greatly help. And I'm not going to say it'll take us to the next level, because in my honest opinion, the level you're at on YouTube has nothing to do with the camera you're using. I mean, gosh, some people use cell phones to take videos of cats, and they get millions of subscribers doing it. It's the person and the content, obviously, but these things are gonna help greatly. And last but not least, some of the pictures and video I take are from my smartphone right here. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I didn't. I purchased this. This was the latest and greatest when I bought it. The Note 10 was coming out like a month later, but I paid like $1,000 for this, and the Note 10 was going to be like 1,300, I think, was what the MSRP was. And I just, you know, I weighed the cons, the pros and cons, and I just don't need it. I just don't need it. I didn't need what that camera offered, so I just got the Note 9. I've been very, 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 very happy with it. And I guess last, as far as the equipment I use goes, can you guys hear that? It's starting to rain again out there. Is the computer I edit on. It's a home-built computer. It's older. I built it a couple years ago. It's the first one that I really built myself. It's got an older, it's an AM3 socket, FX 8950 processor, 20 gigs of memory, a GTX 1070 Ti Duke Edition video card, and I don't know, some kind of MSI motherboard. I think I got like a 1,000-watt power supply. Boy, it's raining out there. Got the wood splitter all covered up, so we're good to go. Okay, I need to put some of this camera equipment back away. You guys have seen unboxings for, I think you saw a GoPro unboxing. I did the drone unboxing just the other day. I did the unboxing for the batteries that I purchased for this camera here. They're these kind of Chinese replacement extended batteries. Is that going to fit in there? Oh yeah, sure, that'll fit in there. I got to rearrange these camera cases a little bit. But let me put these cameras away because I don't want to keep moving stuff into this room when I'm supposed to be cleaning it out. I really want to get up and get some more drone footage, but not in the rain. You know, that's kind of funny. I just talked to you guys a little bit ago about, I remember I had that computer, the case top that I said went to my one of my gaming computers, but I wasn't sure what I did with the computer. I just had the top in here. Well, going in the room there, I just saw the computer slid under the bed, so still have that. That's awesome. We have another refreshment and trying to kill time. I hope the wife gets here soon with those packets. All right. And I'm going to text her real quick and see how far out she is. Nope. Sorry, guys. This is kind of important. I had to reply there. Oh, I thought I heard something. I was just texting her, and she just pulled in the driveway. So back in the flash, guys. I'm going to go grab those little cabinets. Yeah, maybe just in case anybody pops in while I'm gone, I will say that. Everybody knows. Ooh. Okay. So there's what we got. They're actually meant to be like shop cabinets, but start assembling them. There's a tall one there, a short one here, and we'll see what we got. I'm 99% sure I'm going to have to go out to the shop and get some tools. But we'll get them opened up and see what we need first. Good. Probably time to sharpen my knife. Oh yeah, looks like we're going to need. Oh, it looks like it just takes a Phillips screwdriver. Cool. Some more screws here. Yep, Phillips. Hopefully, there's some instructions in here somewhere. Sounds like something is in between these two pieces. Oh my lord. Oh, this is like a shelf in here. Okay. Oh, there's a couple shelves in here. A very interesting way to pack. It works though. So this. Okay, we're going to have to get these pieces out and separate. Look, I said, oh my lord, look at this. There's a bunch of parts in there. Way more than I figured. And that's not all, there's more in the box. Hopefully there's some instructions. What's this? It's like a backing for the inside, it looks like. Oh yeah, probably to make it look all nice and pretty. Not sure if we're concerned or not, but oh my gosh. There are a lot of pieces that make this thing up. Up at the top there's a whole nother thing of pieces here, but what I was looking for, instructions. So we should be able to make this work, but I'm going to go grab some tools. I'll be back in a flash. I'm going to get rid of this box. What's that? I think it's just a stretch. It's just a piece to a parts tree is what it looks like. But we'll leave it up here just in case. Be back in a flash, guys. All right, got a few different flavors of screwdrivers. I'm going to set these up here. And actually, I'm going to go check on the quail because we just put them in their new enclosure outside today and just a couple hours ago. So I'm going to go check on them and I will leave a message. All that right? we go. Be right back. All right, we are back. Hey, thanks for the understanding on these interruptions. There's lots of stuff going on, and that big one against the shelf or against the wall there. I feel like I should put the big one together first, but now we're gonna do the small one. All right, let's find out what we need to do. Go through the instruction manual here, kind of. I mean, I don't really care. I just want to see how it's put together. Okay, so it's telling me to. I need to. I guess I do have to care about some of the parts in here. So I'm looking for an A3, AC, and A4. Okay, so two ACs. This is definitely not an AC. Is this an AC? No, I do not believe it is. I believe it's going to be these two guys right here. Well, these are kind of flimsy, but I mean, they'll do the job. Does it say like AC somewhere on it so I know exactly what I'm doing? Oh, it says AC. Okay, so I need one of these, and I need an A3 and an A4, which I believe to be these guys right here. Oh yeah, A3, A4. Got them. Okay. Really, that goes on like. Okay, that's kind of a weird way to put it. I think it'd go the other way, but that's what they're wanting us to do, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, I see, because it sinks down in there. Okay. That makes a little more sense. There's no way that's going to fit there, so it must go over here. Oh, yeah. This is going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be nice to have these, but it's going to be interesting assembling them, that's for sure. I didn't even look, but that must be the brand part. Or wait. Is it upside down? They put the sticker on upside down. Okay, so next is the feet. Foots is. These have to go on a specific. Oh, I think I see what's happening here. I need more light in here. That's for darn sure. Oh, I see. Okay. Good Lord. I'm going to have to use some leverage. Some leverage to help me out on that one. That one kind of snapped right in there, so I'm going to roll now. See. This is the problem. We're going to face. Gonna have to use some force. How's everybody doing today? I know I asked that a lot, but I just want to know. I'm curious. Good gosh. I mean, I guess the good thing is once these are together, they're not coming apart ever. You know what I mean? I hope they sit level though. All right, next step. Need to put some sides up. I guess it's supposed to be self-explanatory. So that's the back. So that's got to be the front. No, that's the back. That's the front. Okay. I think we got this. I think we got it. Oh, good God. I'm doing it backwards. No, I'm not. What in the world is going on here? So we want this to be in this way. Unless it's supposed to come down here. But that seems not good. Hold on a minute. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Let me see what's B1 and B2. I do believe. Hang on, what's good Lord. Okay, we got it. We got this. B1 right there. Sweet. Get it done. So that's going to go here. Like so. Look at that, right on. Yeah. I hate when I have a brain fart. I got these parts sitting up here I didn't even remember that I had. I'll set this one over here for now. Gosh, there's not much room in here for this little cabinet. Just wait till we get to the big one. That's going to be not a great thing. So you can see now the size of it. It's going to go into that window nicely. We'll be able to get some plants up on the top here. That's going to be kind of cool. Okay. Next step. Come on, guys. I'm a guy. We don't follow instructions great. So now this guy is going to slide like so. Right into here. And I don't like that this is cardboard, or I don't know what you call it. It's that plastic board stuff. I don't really like that much at all, but that's what it came with. So look at that. It's starting to look like a cabinet, isn't it? Oh, I need some light for this. There's no light down there. We'll see if it's getting down into the groove, which it appears to have done just fine. I just couldn't see it. Okay, next step. It's all coming together. The second one will probably be a lot quicker, I'm sure. I just don't know because this floor's not level. It's like I told you guys, we have a drain in the bottom of it, and it all kind of goes towards that drain. So I'm sure I'm going to have to level these some way. Okay, so next is the doors. You want me to put these fancy schmancy little hinges on the doors. I think that, you know, I used to build plastic models when I was younger. We always used like an X-Acto knife to trim the stuff off the parts trees and everything. I should probably be doing that here. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to be super happy when I put all this together and nothing fits together because of all that hanging it up. Although those are probably parts I needed on there, but we shall see. Yeah, I think I'll leave them on this one because I'm starting to wonder whether I should have cut these pieces off. But I will shave them off there because I know those come off. Okay. All right, so now we're going to put some doors on. Does not appear to have a top and a bottom. So let's just, oh, but they'll only, oh, I see, okay. Yeah, they'll only fit in one way, so that's good. At least they thought of that. And the good thing is, if any of this is wrong, I can always change it. Is that coincide? Yes, it does. Okay. All right, so that is one door. Goes like so, but I'm not going to put it on there just yet till we get this other one ready to go. I'm still wondering where the screws come into play. Confident, however, that question will be answered. Probably in a very unopportune time. There we go. Sweet. Okay, what do we got to do now? Doors in there. Why did it go back to the beginning? Or did it? Oh, we gotta do the top now. Okay, so we gotta find a home for all these parts up here. We gotta find a place to sit here. There we go. It'd be nice getting one of these done because then I can use it for a workbench for the next one. Because as you guys have seen on this hour and 6 minutes so far, we got a lot of space in this utility room. This would be something almost better to build out the shop and then carry in here later. But I'm gonna turn it back now. It's too late. Did I leave? Okay, no, I didn't. All right. So we got this piece now. We need these guys to supposedly like so. I'm actually glad that a lot of this stuff kind of only goes in one way. Almost makes it stupid proof, even though I have to sit here and think about it for a minute. You know what I mean? All right, so these guys are going to go like so, maybe? I think. Like I said, everything only fits in one way, so I'm guessing if that's how they fit, that's how they go, right? I'm gonna be a professional at this. I'm gonna charge people to install these because I could see where it can be rather frustrating to do. I believe this to be the top. Oh, of course it is the top, yep. So it should have under here. Oh yeah, there you go, okay. So this is gonna go like so. And then our doors go in like so. Okay, I just gotta make sure I'm doing this right. All right. Doors lined up. Drop this down. Try not to smash my fingers. Interesting. Look at that. I did notice one of these doors was broken though. It's not really that big of a deal, but it is, so. Uh-oh. Where did I missed a step, hang on. Not a big deal, but where is T? T is going to be these guys. Well, I think I see what they're wanting. More aesthetic than anything else, but they're calling for it, so we'll use it. These little round guys that just snap right into there, which that's fine. We'll use them. Help us to not drop anything down there, because I fully expect to use the top of this maybe for you guys in a live stream, you know, or something. We'll figure it out when we get there. All right, moving on. Next step, I believe, is to install. Looks like it came with one shelf. Actually, it looks like now, the flashlight. Now we're installing those screws. That's weird, but okay, we'll put them there. Where did I put the screws? Oh, they're up there. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Look what I found in my mess. Second shelf. It's pretty cool. So which screws are we going to use? The 3 9x16. Look at this. I can actually use that now. Where'd my screwdrivers go? Oh. I probably should have brought my screw gun, but I didn't. So, okay. Back in a flash. I get down in this cabinet, put these screws in. Got that one in, but I'm extremely curious. That seems way too long. Oh, no. Okay. It doesn't come out the back, so sweet. Moving on. My flashlight batteries are dying here. Something probably important to note is these cameras are they're not meant to take weight. It's not going to take a lot. I'm sure it'll hold a little bit, but it's not going to take a lot of weight. So, nope. Looks like my batteries are dying. And I don't have any more of the charger. These glasses are, you know, sometimes I wonder if they make life easier or harder. They're like magnifying the light that's reflecting in here and almost blinds you. You know what? I do not like this screwdriver. Let me grab this one. This one might be clumsier because it's bigger, but it seems like a better screwdriver. again, I'm sure there's a significant amount of operator error going on here today. Maybe I can try putting it in this way. Oh yeah, I should have done this from the beginning. I'm extremely curious what's going to happen with these shelves when they go in. Okay, so now they want me to put the handles together, which pretty cut and dry. I believe it uses the same. Oh no, it uses the 2x22s, which are these guys with the washers on them. Hey, you hanging in there, guys? I know this isn't the most entertaining thing to watch, but it is what it is. Holy God, it's actually hot in here. And I'm very, because they show markings on the doors, and I guess there's some markings on the doors, but nonetheless, this is going to be kind of interesting because almost lost a washer. Don't want to do that. Should probably angle you guys down a little more, huh? At least you can get some kind of view of what I'm doing. Like I said, I can see nothing in here. Are those the holes they're talking about? So this is going to mount like so, or maybe like so. Which way is the direction show it going? They show it going that way, so that way it is. Oh, I like to mount it that way. I like that way better. That's not how they show it though. Let me look at the next page here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it together the way they show it. I don't want anything screwed up and then saying, "Oh, you should have done it. You should have done it the way they should." Okay. We're using a drill to get through that. Back in the flash, guys. I got the big guns. I'm not going to use that to screw the things in, but at least to make those holes. Saved me a lot of aggravation. See that? So much better. Yeah, I'm worried if we use the screw gun to put the screws in, then we're just going to strip stuff out. I really like the handles the other way, but I'm going to put them exactly how they show they go. Okay, I got to think it fits together one way. And of course, these are different. Good. Worried me for a minute there. What? That's almost funny. I mean, it's frustrating, so it's not like funny, but look, there's like no explanations or anything, so I'm not quite sure. No way for those to line up. No way. I kind of like that. That'll work. Just means I'm going to have to figure out the other one. Which we will do. I'm not really sure how to, as you guys can see, how to do this kind of stuff, though. I probably blind you guys, but it's going to help me for a minute. Bear with me. I'll go figure right between the two. Is it perfect? Nope. Will it work? Yep. It'll work just fine. Thankfully, the screws are a little big and they've got these washers on them, so otherwise I'd be a little set right now. All right. Works out pretty good, eh? All right, next. What about handle? There it is. And now we're going to have the same problem with this one, unfortunately. One's actually crooked. I'm going to have to fix that too. Oh, can I reach it? There we go. Inch. Okay, so we're going to put this one in the same locale. Oh, screws are up here. All right. Just want to make sure my alignment's right before I go crazy over here. Okay, looks good. We'll try to get this other one at least straight. Probably not going to be though. One and 5/16 is what we're looking at. Five eight, sorry. How close do you think I got? Oh, pretty dang good. All right. I'd say that's pretty nice, huh? All right. Moving on. Oh, we're running out of pages. Of course, they say to mount them actually the other way, but I like them that way better, so that's how I'm going to keep them. Okay, so the shelves. Shelves are next. We have 4 screws here. I don't know if they're extras, but we're going to pretend like they are. Leave our tools down there. Let's get a shelf up here. So we're looking at it this way. And they want us to have E1 and E2. I had no idea this was going to take so long. Okay, E1 and E2. I wonder if they're marked over there on the actual parts tree. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Save us some time. Oh, they are. Okay, sweet. So we need E1 and E2. But these honestly don't look much anything like what I'm looking at. These shelves. What in the world? Okay, so we got RA. Oh, I see. These are supposed to be cut out, I think. Oops. Okay, so we're looking at this. Let's make sure we've got E2. What is this one? This is an E2. This is very interesting. Let me look at something here really quick before we get too crazy. Okay, you know what? It's pointless. Those parts are pointless. There's no reason to even have them. All they're doing is locking the shelf from light coming in or out, which I don't think is going to be an ordeal. So you know what? I'm going to put them at the bottom, but I'm not even going to mess with them because I think these are supposed to be cut out right here, and they're not. Yeah, see, so those shelves fit right in there. They fit right in there, no problem. These are just like locks to keep them from popping up or something. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not even going to mess with those because it doesn't look like it was built right. Yeah, see right there, those spots are supposed to be cut out and they're not. So I might fiddle with it later. So that's only if you want to put two together. Okay, this one's done, guys. Surprisingly enough, like I said, it's not great at all, but it'll. Oh, it's got a little bit of weight to it. It'll do the job though. Get it over here. Obviously, before it gets to its final resting place, we have to get the other one built and see where it's going to sit on this wall over here. Where's my... Oh, right there. Misplaced my flashlight. All right. And like I said, I'm going to take these pieces just in case sometime in the future I feel like dealing with it. And we'll leave them on the bottom. All right. Time for cabinet 2. Whoa, this is going to be a long one today, isn't it? Why couldn't you cut all the other ones that good? Oh, I guess I maybe use cut the tape still. Pretty flimsy, but it'll do the job. Oh, I can reach my refreshment now. All right. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this taller one is probably going to be exactly like the other one, just taller. So watch this. We'll immediately take these little red pieces. See, we learned. We learned already. Okay, so this is the shelf. I would expect more shelves to be in this one too. Let's see how much quicker this one goes together. Since we just like finished building one. The other shelf also not cut out, as you can see. It's Chinese garbage. What are you going to do though, right? Ease would ease. All right, next. Got these backing boards just like any other one, so we'll immediately get those set aside, but we know those are coming in like step 3. Okay, so this one has 4 shelves. You know what? There's a spider web in that corner that I've stuck my face in like 4 times since I started live streaming. Yep, 4 shelves. All right, sweet. You know these are coming early on. Handles are later. We can set those aside. Oh, there's a lot of parts. Good gosh. Wow. This one has some different parts, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, and you know what? Actually, This one's going to have like 4 doors on it too, I'm pretty sure, because it was like 71 inches, I think it was. Yeah, so 71 is up here where my thumb is. It's a little taller than me, so it's definitely going to have a few doors. And I would expect some more reinforcements. Oh gosh. Look at the hole in it. Okay, I'm going to finish looking through this one. And I might return it. Because that's kind of ridiculous. I better not have charged a lot for these things. It's kind of frustrating, you know, when you buy something brand new and it's broken. That door's got no holes in it. That door's got no holes in it. So, I'll be back in a flash. I'm going to go see what the wife wants to do with this. All right. So, the wife said put it together. So that's what we're doing, putting it together. Apparently they were bought on clearance. We probably know why now. Where did I put the... Okay, 3 doors are there. Probably because of that stupid hole, but I can get that patched up. It's not really not that big of a deal. Oh boy, this one is going to be a little more involved. I'm going to tell you guys now, this is a long live stream today. Probably, oh yeah, we're going to go well over 2 hours. And these instructions, you know what? Let me just say this. Heart there, don't buy nothing from these instructions are horrible. See, they say for this step, please use AC component without the heart logo. So I got to find an AC unit without a heart logo. I don't know what the heck an AC unit is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, there's no heart logo. Okay, so that's the back. What garbage, really? I mean, so A4, okay, I know these are going to be the door hinges. I don't know what the heck that is. Okay, these are all different. So, okay. What am I looking for? A4 and A3. That's GD. Well, maybe they're still in here. There's a bunch of more parts still in here. More door hinges. Okay, A4. Now we're looking for an A3, which I'm going to take a guess. Another door hinge. That'll be this one right here. A3. All right. We're on a roll, guys. What junk? Okay. It's pretty much identical to the last one. Now they want the feet on the bottom of it, so we'll tackle that job real quick. Which was also not the funnest task for the other one. Oh, yes, there we go. I feel like I'm going to smash my fingers and get very upset with this thing. How about this one? Let's just try this one. No way that's not going to go in there. Good gosh. All right, get down here where I can see a little bit. It doesn't seem like it should be so difficult. You know the funny thing though, so I went in there and I showed my wife what the problem was, and she said, well, that's probably why they returned it. Returned what? Oh, it was on the clearance shelf. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good indication. Okay, we're locked in. So now we'll set it over here. We gotta move stuff around. Now even the side piece is broken here. I don't think it's enough to make it not work, but it is broken. So that's where it's going to go, along that wall. All right. So now we need B1, B2. There's B1. So B1 is going to go like so, right? Would you guys tell me if I was doing it wrong? It should be B2. No, this is B1. So we got two B1s because it's twice as high, so that only makes sense. So this is also B1. What was this one? That was B1. That is B1. Oh, I can't read. Calls for two B1s. Okay, we're good. We got this. It's gonna take a little finagling, it looks like. All right. Now what do we do? Now we got to slide. Oh, I see. Okay. There's another piece. So that's those. Okay. All right, so now we got to slide one of these guys back there. Remember, these the backing. That says inside, goes inside, obviously, right? Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, I guess. And of course, that didn't sit flush down there. Where did I put? Oh. There we go. It got warm all of a sudden. It's still a little stormy outside, but maybe help with that light. A little nothing's going to help with that light. All right, so now where did those pieces go? I saw them. Still in the box? Nope. I saw those pieces somewhere. Those are door hinges. Wow, I've lost parts. How could I have lost them? They were like, oh, is that one of them? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we need this guy, which is a B4. Good. And that guy's a B2. Okay, so these are all, we already know these are door hinges. We can get these out of the way. What is this? That's a GD. What is this? It's an A4. What is this? Oh, a B2. Okay. Okay, so the 2, the 1. So this looks like it snaps in like so. It's weird that it's only got the 1 when it looks like it should have 2. Interesting. Okay, so B3 now. What was this one? That's an A3. That's an A4. It's going to be another B2. Oh, hang on. Another part in the box. What is this? B3. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so this guy goes into there. Like so. And this guy's going to go into there. Like so. But it's showing me to have another one of these little pieces here, and I'm very concerned about that because I do not have one of those. Set that there. Still in the box. Oh yeah. Still in the box. Look at that. Okay. And this theoretically should go right in. And in a certain Chinese cheap way, it kind of does. Okay, so now we're doing B1 and 1 again. There's that broken piece. Did I already put that on? Make sure that goes on the bottom for support. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I want this one to be like this on the bottom. Just like that. All right. Then we got to slide that other piece in. That might be a tall tale, tall chore. Maybe. Let's see how she goes. That's not happening. The room is not tall enough. This is going to be aggravating. Mark my words, this is going to be aggravating. And of course it's going to fall out. Wow. That was about as fun as assembling a piece of Chinese garbage. All right. Now they want us to put the door hinges together. Okay, this should be extremely straightforward, except I want to make sure I want that broken door on the bottom so you just can't really see it, you know what I mean? At least it's harder to see, and I'll fix it, but just for the time being, I want it to be on the bottom. I've learned a few things too going through this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you guys buy any of these cabinets, they're not nearly as nice. Uh-oh. See what happens when I don't follow the instructions. They're not nearly as nice as the instruction manual would make you think they are. Not even close. Or not the instructions, but the box. They look nothing like the box. They look like cheap Chinese garbage. Have I mentioned that today yet? I think I have. It's going to go the other way. So put a lock on it, which I have no idea why we would lock it, but just in case, I guess. Put it away, and we've got the sides of the hinge on this side, so we got this bad boy up here, snapped into place, making progress. Get that guy there. Whew. And do it all over again. Just be smart about this, though. Okay, so this is going to go on this side, which means this needs to go here. Which means this needs to go here. You like how I'm not even looking at the instructions anymore? I guess it's just kind of gotten that stupid. This is only going to fit on one way. And there you have it. All right, now I am going to look at the instructions, though. So now we're going with the top piece. There's this piece over here. So those are all the shells, right? There's nothing else back there, just shells. So this is what we're going to want here. You know what? Let's make some room. And I'm not gonna. I'll probably put these handles on later, because we're 2 hours and 3 minutes already. Nobody's watching this long. If you are, though, you're amazing. Let me know. Let me know in those comments if you watched to hear me say this. All right. So that's going to be the back. That's going to be the top. So these guys are going to. Not go right there. Oh, you know where they go. Hang on. Hang on. Gotta get off the ground for this part. Oh yeah, they're gonna go right up there. Okay. But those have to go in there. This piece is the exact opposite. Yep, there we go. Now this whole piece should clunk up there, but we do have to line up these doors and hinges and stuff. So that is going to be fun. You guys hear the sarcasm? Of course, it's not going to go right off the bat because it's what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it's crooked. It's not. See, I'm going to have to level that out. Where did I put my knife? Oh, there it is. Fix a little boo boo up here right quick. There we go. Something, I think I missed a step. I should have read the instructions. Oh, so that guy's probably got, oh, there we go. And that guy's got a, oh, there we go. All right. It's going to work out nicely. And this is why I didn't do anything super permanent yet, because this guy is going to have to slide there. So that guy can go there. And I'll get it leveled. I'll probably have to put some shims under the feet. Make sure it's got room to open. And have some storage in the utility room to help with our farm. Hey guys, it's been 2 hours and 8 minutes. I'm going to end this live stream now. I'll get these handles and everything hooked up on there, and we'll be good to go. Start loading these things up. I'll share a picture on Instagram and on the Facebook page. I'll try to remember to put those links in the description, but I always forget. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks a million, everyone. Have a wonderful day.